A coconut fell down and happened to hit the button on Iron Egg's panel. The next second, 2 teleportation balls fell into the sea and were swept away. The most ridiculous part was that this place was an uninhabited deserted island, while others were teleported to the homes of wealthy people or large cities. If only the director had given her a teleportation anchor point, she wouldn't have ended up in this deserted place. After accepting her reality, Mao started using her superpowers to catch fish. She strung the fish together and tried to start a fire the most primitive way. She cried as she ate 5 fish. Mao was scared of being alone, so she made 2 coconut heads, one for Hina and one for Anzu. Now with their company, she didn't feel so lonely. Later, Mao made herself a set of clothes, used her powers to build a small house, and began her life on the island. Days passed quickly, and 155 days later, Mao had eaten fish for 155 days. That was when it hit her, she had been alone the entire time. The company she thought she had was just her own voice talking to herself. Mao suddenly felt very lonely and could no longer bear it. The 2 coconuts weren't Hina and Anzu, they were just coconuts. The next day, Mao made a raft and set out to find someone she wanted to see. But when she finally made it to the human world, she didn't know where to go. All she could do was keep going forward. On her journey, she had lived as a wanderer, taken free trains, and even earned some money by performing. Unexpectedly, her abilities were noticed by the abbot of a temple, who took Mao in and adopted her. 3 years quickly passed, and Mao had become a master-level expert, learning powerful qigong. This was exactly when Atsushi saw her. Since the last time Hina had added special effects to his performance, Atsushi had traveled around the world just to become as powerful as Hina. When Mao walked forward, Atsushi called out to her. Others saw this and tried to stop Atsushi, telling him not to speak to Mao unless he learned their martial art. But Atsushi couldn't understand what they were saying, so they dragged him away. Mao was confused. Although she had lived comfortably in the temple, she missed Hina and Anzu. The feeling grew stronger every day. The next day, Atsushi found Mao again. He wanted to learn qigong from her to earn Hina's approval. When Mao heard Hina's name, she was immediately shocked. When Mao realized who Atsushi was talking about, she asked if the Hina he mentioned looked like this. Atsushi gave her the answer she was looking for. Mao agreed to take him as her disciple, but only on the condition that he would help her find Hina. Atsushi was overjoyed, but just then, several monks arrived. The senior monk warned Atsushi that it was dangerous and not to be deceived. Just as he finished speaking, Mao grabbed Atsushi and jumped out of the window. The monks immediately pursued them. But the senior monk didn't expect that his most powerful strike would be easily blocked by Mao using Hina's wooden stake. She had mastered internal martial arts to the extreme. Even without using her superpowers, they weren't her opponents. Now, only the senior monk was left. Mao threw the wooden stake at him, hitting his phone. At that moment, a group of other monks arrived, and the situation became more complicated. Atsushi, seeing this, said he could block them, but Mao grabbed him and threw him like a ball. Atsushi felt that this felt exactly like what Hina did to him. Atsushi hit the others with his body, and Mao asked if he was alright. Atsushi said it was exactly the feeling he had always been looking for. Mao thought